Hey everyone, it's Amy from Once in a Blue Moon with a project today that I think came out pretty cool. I'm looking forward to being able to show it to you. I came up with these few ideas that I'm going to be showing you how to do today with a necklace that I found in a bag that I had stashed away. I was rummaging today, and you know how rummaging is. Sometimes you have good luck and find really cool stuff, and sometimes you don't, and this is one of those lucky days. So what I did was the necklace itself, I think it was a necklace, it looks to be all in, but it's all in pieces. And so what I did is I went through and I picked out a few different pieces from the necklace, and I'm sure I'll be able to use the rest of this. But today I'm going to be showing you two different types of earrings that I made with this necklace, with pieces from the necklace. This is the first one that I did with silver and gold ear wire, jump ring. These are the pearl sections that I found here in the necklace. Some silver wire, 2 silver metal beads, a metal tube with a place here to be able to hang a charm, and this is also a tiara cast antique silver plated pewter mini North Star charm that's 2-sided. And I found this from Art Beads, and I'll have everything that I used today in the description for you if you want to go through your stash and find anything that's would be comparable to what I have, or make your own design. So let's get started on this first pair. I'm going to go ahead and move this out of the way. I love it when you're just digging around for nothing in particular and just come across something that sparks your ability to want to create something out of it. Okay, let's put that away, and we'll get started on this earring. First thing I did was I cut 2 pieces, 1, 2, of 20 gauge silver wire, about 4 inches. Okay, and it's got a natural curve to it, and that's what I wanted. I didn't want to straighten it out because it will make this tube easier to fit onto the wire. So we're going to put that on about the middle, as close as we can get right at the moment. I'll take one of this is probably a 4mm silver bead, one on either side. Okay, this is what we have right now. Okay. Now I'm going to take my ring mandrel right here, and I'm going to go down to the 15 notch, because that's about how rounded I want this earring to be. It's not going to be perfectly round, obviously, but it will be, what, faux round? Is that what we call it? I don't know. Let's see here. Okay, so we're going to wrap this around as tight as we can, pushing on one side and pushing down on the other side, all the way around. And this wire is flexible enough to where I don't need to hammer it down or anything. I can just use my fingers to shape it. Okay, so this is what we have right here after I put it around the mandrel. Okay, and then what I want to do on this earring here, I cut this down to size and put a loop, and that's where I'm going to hang my pearl chain from. So I'm going to come in, keeping the shape the best I can, keeping it in the center, and measuring about 1/2 inch. I'm going to take my flush cutters and cut the end. Okay, turn it around, and I can use this as a guide. guess I won't. I'll go ahead and eyeball this. Okay. That's what we have right now. I'll take my round nose pliers. Oh, there they are. I thought they jumped ship. They're right here. I tell you what, my creative process is kind of messy, and sometimes I have a difficult time finding what it is I want to use. Okay, so on our earring here, we have the wire bending into a loop towards the inside. So I'll take about that far down. Make sure my end is flush. Turn. Take out, put back in, rotate. And there I have my loop. Just like that. Okay. And turning it to the other side, I'm going to do the same thing. Make sure my ends are flush. And make a loop. Okay. Okay. I'm going to take my chain from the necklace, and I decided to go ahead and have 3 on either side. Attach them to the loops, and then we will attach a jump ring to the top to bring them together. Okay, take my needle nose here. I'm going to open this loop. Make sure I get the right side open. Twisting out. There we go. Take off the glasses. They seem to work better every time. I think I must need another eye appointment. I'm going to take the one end of my tube piece and hook that on, and closing my loop. Okay. Okay. So this is what we have. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. Take my pearl chain, open it up, attach my tube, and close my loop. Okay, and this is what we have right here. Next, taking the jump ring, open that up, always pulling away, pushing away I should say. I'll put my loops, my chain on here. Grab my other pliers and close my loop, making sure that they're even and there's no overlap. Okay, that looks really good. Okay, so this is what we have so far, and I'm just noticing that on this other earring that I have up here, my wire is just a little bit too long. So what I'm going to have to do is go in and trim that down so that it matches this one closer. Okay, I'll do that off camera. The next part that we have, since we have this pretty much all together, is to add our charm. Okay, I've got my Tiara Cast North Star charm here. And I need to get a jump ring. Jump ring, let's see here. We have that size right there, it's the same one. Okay. Go ahead, open my jump ring, put it on my charm. It wants to stick to the pliers. It's magnetic today. Hope you guys are having good weather where you are today. It's absolutely gorgeous here in Illinois. Humidity's down. Temperature isn't all that bad today. Probably in the mid to upper 70s, which is a treat. And no rain. I hope it's nice where you are too. Okay, let's get this one even. Okay, and that's ready to go onto my tube. Now, since this tube, the loop on the tube, the circle, is completely together. I mean, there's no break in the loop at all in the ring. So what I'm going to have to do is go ahead and take my flesh cutter and give it, oh, okay, sorry about that. I had to come back after that little bloop there when I went to go ahead and try and cut this loop open to where I could put my charm on. The whole thing snapped off. So I had to take a minute and go ahead and just restring everything, and in the meantime I found out that my wire on this other earring was a little bit too long, so it's more even with what this one is now. So this is say bye-bye to this one, and I went ahead and I got another one, another loop, another tube with a loop. I went ahead and took my charm, put my jump ring on there, and now I'm going to try this again to try and get this. I guess I could put a charm on it, but then this wouldn't hang right if I did that. So let me see if I can get it to do what I want it to this time. It worked on the other earring. I'm really hoping it'll do the same on this one. Okay, so I'm going to take my flesh cutters. Ah, there, it did it that time. Okay, and I'm going to put those aside. Take my needle nose, open that up just enough to where I can get this charm jump ring on. It's a little bit hard to turn. Metal is pretty solid. I don't think I can get that through there like that. Let me hold it and bend. Oh, here we go. There we go. So then I take my jump ring, attach it. Good thing about it is this charm is, like I said, two-sided, so I don't have to worry too much about which direction I'm going. Either way, it's going to be good. Okay, let's get that jump ring on there. Push that on there. Open it up just a little more. Let's see if we can't get that to open up just a little more. Let's see if that does it this time. There we go. Get my other needle nose pliers here. Grab a hold of both ends. And close that loop. There we go, yay! So then that loop is closed and we have our charm. So then I'll take my ear wire, open my loop, twisting out, or excuse me, forward, never out because that'll weaken the loop. Take my jump ring, and attach it to the ear wire and close my loop. There we go. Okay, so there you have the first pair of earrings. What I'd like for you guys to do is at the end, if you could go into the comments if you'd like and vote on which pair you like the best, because we're going to get started on the second pair that I had told you about. Be right back, I'll get that set up. Okay everybody, we're back, ready to do our second pair of earrings. This one is just a little bit different from the first. I decided to go with the small pearls from the necklace chain that I had on this necklace that I had found in my stash instead of the metal beads. And then I still have the 3 pearl strands coming up on either side of those 2 pearls. Went ahead and measured out my 4 inches of wire, approximate, put my tube on, and I'm ready now to put the pearls on the side, on either side, like this. Get our mandrel. Oops, sorry, I got interrupted there. My husband came in asking about dinner, so it's every man for themselves tonight. So the only thing is he's going to be making corned beef hash, and he stinks up my kitchen, but I'll forgive him. I'm not going to eat that. So anyway, back to this. This is more fun. Okay, I'm going to take my wire, go to my number 15, try and center that. Go ahead, pull it around, crossing it over in the back, like so. Pull it off. Looks kind of wonky. That's okay. Gonna go ahead and center that and cut off roughly 1/2 inch. Oop. And then the same thing on the other side. Okay. Probably would be a good idea, I don't know why I didn't think of it before, is to put one of the bead buddies on one end, and that will keep it from moving too much when I go in and do my loop. So I'll take my round nose pliers, go in and make a small inside, facing the inside loop. this just a little bit. Okay. And make my loop. Take this end. And again, make my loop. Making sure that the two ends meet. My goodness. Okay, there we go. So now we have these two done. I've got my 3 pearls on either side, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to open those up at the center. Take 3 off. Close it back up. Okay. Take my jump ring. This is about a 4mm jump ring. The smaller ones I always open this way. Put one strand on, one of my pearl chain, the second one of my pearl chain, and close it up, making sure it's flush, and it is. No overhang, no gap. Okay, so we've got this, and now I'm going to take these two ends and attach it to my wire. Once again, opening up the loop, turning it away from me, attaching it to my tube, and reclosing the loop. Again on the other side. Whoop. Here we go. Well, let's see if we can't get, sometimes these older pieces are hard to open. Let's try this way. Sometimes it's not real easy to see. Here we go. It's not real easy to see where that gap is to where you can open that up. Go ahead and get my wire here. Attach it. And close my loop. Okay. So there you have the earring itself. Now I've got a pearl charm here that I'm going to put on the bottom, as you can see right here. So I've taken my head pin. This is about 3 inches. That was the shortest one that I could, or excuse, yeah, the shortest one I could find when trying to pull stuff for the video. So we'll just go ahead and use that. You use what you have. Okay, I'm going to take, I've got my pearl at the very end of the head pin, and it's not going to go through. If it were going to go through, I would have put either another small bead there, or also a daisy spacer or some type of spacer that would keep this from falling off the head pin. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and make about a 90 degree. I'm going to take my round nose, well, just call me Butterfingers today. Okay, take my loop over my round nose pliers, rotate. I can come down a little bit, it's a little too high. Rotate, pull it tight. Grab my, let's see, and come down 1, 2, 3, no, that's not going to cut it. And we're going to create our charm. Taking my head pin down, across, okay, take my round nose pliers, over and around, rotate, pull it tight to the underside of the round nose pliers, grab a hold, sometimes you can do it with your fingers, but this time I'm going to have to do it with an extra set of pliers. I'm going to go ahead and wrap around. It looks like I've gone 3 on the other one, so I'll go 1, 2, 3, and let's go 1 more. That looks about right. 4 times around. Straighten up my loop. Go ahead and straighten up my wrap. This one's kind of a messy wrap, and those are okay too. I'm going to trim off the excess flush. And tuck in. There we go. Okay. Now the same as we did before with the other set of earrings. I pray that it doesn't break off. Go ahead and open that up. That one did really well. I'm going to open this up. Put my charm on. And go ahead and close the loop. Close that loop. I think maybe this thing could qualify as the entire thing could be a blooper reel. Okay, there we go. There is our charm. And the next thing to do is open our ear wire loop and add our jump ring. Some days are like that. Some days you do really well the first time through. Other times you're just bumble fingers. I think I'm a bumble today, but that's okay. I still love doing it and showing you how. I like to keep the mistakes in there because sometimes you can watch a video and think, oh, how, no problem, no mistakes, nothing. So, but even the best designers have days when it just doesn't quite go right, just like right now. Here we go. Let's try that again. We're gonna and we're going to put that on. Try that again. We're going to close that loop. Okay, and there we are. Finally, the second set of earrings. Okay, and what I'd like, if you would, I would like to hear what you think. If you think these would be really super easy to make, if you think they would be hard to make, which pair you like better. Do you like them both the same, one pair better than another? If you have any tips for me, I'm always open to that. I mean, we can all learn from each other. So just, if you would, just leave them in the comments. If you like the video, please like, and if you'd like, I would love to have you subscribe to the channel. And on that note, I am going to say goodnight, and I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Everything that I've used today will be in the description of the video. Thanks so much. Take care. Bye.